Hi, friends. How are you today? We are going to read a book that goes along with Women's History Month. It's a little different take on a princess story. It's called The Paper Bag Princess by Robert Munsch, and it's one I really enjoy and one that my mom really enjoyed reading to both of my daughters when they were little. So we're going to share that story together, and we're going to talk about the ending because the ending's a little something I think we should discuss. So let's get started. We're going to start with our hello song, and you guys remember how to do it. Hello, and give fingers hug. It's time to say hello. Let's do it together. You ready? Here we go. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Let's get started. So this story is a little bit about a dragon. Look at this dragon. How could this dragon be mean? It's so cute, but I think the dragon in the story isn't quite as cute, but we'll see. This dragon might make an appearance in a second. And it's also about a princess and a prince named Ronald. I forget what the girl's name is. Let's find out. What is that girl's name? Elizabeth. All right. So The Paper Bag Princess by Robert Munsch, and the story by Michael Marchenko. And it was published by Anik Press. Here we go. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all of her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Oh no! Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing that she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forests and horses' bones. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, the princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today, and I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away! I love to eat princesses, but I've already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait," shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Why, yes," said the dragon. "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" 10? "Oh, yes," said the dragon, and he took a huge deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burned up 50 forests. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burned 100 forests. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. Who likes to eat meatballs for dinner, by the way? Me. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds? "Why, yes," said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all the way around the world. Wow! In just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic! Do it again!" There he goes. Wow! All the way around the world. So the dragon jumped up and flew around the world in just 20 seconds. When he got back, he was too tired to talk, and he lay down and went to sleep. Good night, dragon. Good night. Good night. I'm just gonna move you over here. I'm just gonna put you here on my shoulder for a second. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon." Nothing. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside and shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired, he didn't even move. Such a sleepy dragon. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you're a mess. You smell like ashes, your hair's all tangled, and you're wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you're dressed like a real princess." "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty and your hair is very neat. You look like a real prince, but you're a bum." And they didn't get married after all. The end. So, what did you think of that? I like that story. I like that when Ronald wasn't being very nice, Elizabeth was like, "You know what? What am I doing hanging out with you? I just saved you from this crazy dragon who has decided to be a nice dragon now and live on my shoulder." And was like, "No, I'm not. We're not going to get married." And would anybody want to marry anyone who wasn't very nice? No, I don't think so. But maybe it wasn't very nice for her to call him a bum. Maybe she could have said, "Hey, Ronald, you're acting kind of not very nice. You're kind of acting like a bum. So maybe let's just don't hang out anymore." But she didn't have to call him that. It's really not nice to call people names, is it? Even if they're acting not very nice. I mean, you could say, "You're not being very nice right now. Maybe let's get together another time." But definitely no marriage, I think, was okay. All right. Well, that's our story for today, and way too much talking about it. But let's do Miss Linda's goodbye song, and we'll be back next Thursday with a whole brand new story to talk about. And I think we're almost done with dragons. We have our Flannel Friday tomorrow about 5 baby dragons. And then next week, I think we're talking about, it's not flowers, we're talking about spring. Next week, we're talking about spring. And it's St. Patrick's Day next week, right? So everybody wear green to story time. All right, so let's do our more we get together. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. Can you do this for me, Dragon? The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Thanks so much. See you soon. Have a great day.